Holy shit, Sam. Look.
Hey, we're going live.
7 out of 8.
7 out of 8. We're almost there. Okay.
Dude, we are.
We are also live, Mr. D.
Sweet.
Okay, so we're hurrying. Things settle in, you know?
Mm-hmm. Oh, hey. Action.
Oh, you can man the phone, Mr. D.
Hey, guys.
Okay, here we go, guys. Let the party start.
Okay. MK's there. What's up, MK?
Hey, MK Collectibles, what is up, my friend? Okay, so we got quite a bit of stuff going. As you guys could tell, PSA talk today. That's what we're talking about tonight. We are talking about PSA. And hopefully, you know, we can help answer some of those questions about PSA. And at the very end of this live stream, we will announce the next box break for you guys.
All right.
Oh, am I a little off?
No, I was
should
just thinking
lose it
letting
to the
some light
Yeah.
just shine through, you know.
Yeah. Okay, so.
Yeah, Mike kind of talked to MK PSA.
You know, so lately we've had quite a bit of people emailing us just questions about PSA, you know. And we thought, you know what, this would be the best way to help answer all your questions, you know, because some
Kevin's
of them.
on.
Oh, hello, Kevin. How are you guys? The best way to answer your questions, you know, because like if what we say doesn't seem clear, maybe we can rephrase it,
right,
to help make sense, you know. So, did you guys receive your cards, MK and Kevin? I just want to make sure people got their cards, you know.
Yeah, I agree. Yes, MK got his. Sweet.
Nice. You know what? I just realized I didn't have any PSA cards back there.
Oh,
for our lovely background, and I thought I'd probably hurry and should throw up one or two. Honestly, that's such a nice card. I like that one.
Yeah, Pat Split.
Yeah, Pat Split. There we go. Okay.
Oh wow, MK did a video with link to your channel. Nice.
Oh, sweet. Thank you, MK. That's awesome. You know, YouTube just like every quarter or something like that, they
showing the cards off.
Okay. You know, just a wee bit flexing, but hey, it's not a true flex because I bought something. I'm gonna just say this, guys.
Oh baby,
I bought something, 2 cards for about $500.
Yeah.
And as soon as they'll get there, I will throw up a video.
I thought we they just arrived
today.
Yeah, it said it was delivered. Must be at the
mailbox.
We have to go check.
Oh, but guys, trust me. This is not flexing considering what I just bought.
Yeah.
2. I remind you, 2 cards for $500. That's quite a bit of money just for 2.
Garbage Pail Kids, right?
And they're Garbage Pail Kids.
Not Pokemon.
And they're also PSA graded. So, hope you guys will like that one. You know, gonna be some good clickbait there.
Yeah. So, what are we talking about with PSA?
PSA. Okay. So one of the biggest questions we get is why PSA?
Why not some other brand or what? Like Beckett?
Yeah.
Or there's a couple other brands. GAI, I've seen.
Is there another one like EGA or something like that?
I think so too. Yeah. Atom Bomb. GPK Gold.
Oh man, I wish. Yeah, that's why I'm still trying to get, you know, maybe some flashback boxes up in here.
Yeah.
Pull that gold Atom Bomb.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Atom Bomb printing plate, anyone?
Oh, that'd
one
be
of
tight.
one. There
Yeah,
we go.
That'd be tight.
Hey, have you guys seen those Garbage Pail Kids the like bigger figures?
Oh, that's actually on Topps.
Yeah, the Topps website. The ones
Topps website. Yeah.
do you know what they're called?
Yeah, they're
They're something, and they're pretty sweet.
like the Funko ones.
Yeah, MK cards. That's true. You know, when I first heard about them, I looked them up, and literally their design, everything is based off PSA. They're basically just a copycat. You know, trying to piggyback off of PSA. You know, so but yeah, EMC grading. That's what it is. You know, with the whole
Yeah.
like plastic look with the red board. Like, okay, here we go.
I don't think they have the red box that goes all around, right?
No.
It's like a bar or something.
No,
like
it's a red box.
Oh, it
it's
is?
red box with white. Yeah,
Oh.
on some of them. So like with this
Oh,
whole
here
red
they are.
box and
Here, do you
stuff.
want to show
Yeah. Okay.
the channel? Here's
So,
the figures that.
Here's the figures we're talking about, right? And they're about $20 a piece. Oh, where's the Atom Bomb one?
It's down. Just right. Wait.
Is it down further?
Wait. I think you passed it.
No, I just went up though. I didn't see it.
I think you went past it. It's right.
No, it's the four of them.
Oh, it's because it's sold out.
This must just be what they have right now.
Yeah. That's all
So
I
you've
have.
got
I got mine. Oh, sweet.
whoa, people. Oh, really?
Nice.
Yeah. We didn't find out until Atom Bomb got sold out. But like, look,
Yeah.
you got Leaky Lindsay, Corroded Carl, New Wave Dave, and Richie Wretch. You know, possibly gonna pick some of those up. You know,
Sweet.
very excited about those. And like, I came across
No Atom Bomb though. Yeah.
yeah, Atom Bomb. Man, if I knew
But you got New Wave Dave.
some other OS, and hey,
I think he's worth getting.
Leaky Lindsay is the #1 chase card.
Oh,
and-
500 limit.
500 limit?
Yeah, each. Wow.
Whoa, okay.
That's cool.
Did not know about that. Besides, you know, Schizophren, you know, being a chase card. And second,
Yeah.
I feel Leaky Lindsay's got to be up there.
Yeah, Leaky Lindsay, she's good too. They got
Yeah.
some good characters, I think.
So yeah, why PSA? Just because, I like
500 each,
With
one
gold per. Yeah.
500. Yeah.
1 gold.
Holy cow! If you get that, that'd be sweet.
Will that be
Did you
the
get
equivalent to
MK? Did you just get the regular ones, or did you pull any of those specials? I think they have some parallels or something.
Did they send them out?
Well, in here, if you look on their website, Topps. See, it says red figurines, 1 in 5 boxes. Green is 1 in 10.
Oh, pre-order. Yeah, I don't think they're
Okay.
sending them out yet.
Oh,
I think
yeah.
they're gonna sell out and then send out.
Oh, yeah.
If that makes sense.
That
Yeah.
does make sense, yeah. Because then it's just random. I mean, it
Yeah,
just
and
goes
you
out.
just can't go back and then just start buying like another 20 to see if you get
Yeah.
the gold or something.
Right. Okay, cool.
Yeah, it's random.
All right, cool.
But yeah, PSA, you know, just with like how nice and protective, you know?
Yeah.
With some other ones, you're just kind of like, yeah, is this really going to protect my card?
Yeah.
Like if I accidentally drop this on like a tile floor or like concrete, maybe you're moving or something, you know,
Right.
falls out of a bucket. Will it really protect my card? PSA, we definitely feel like that, you know, it's very nice. And also PSA has a huge following. So say you needed some money, you know, to help you
Yeah.
out during some tough times. And
It's the go-to brand. I
it's the
think
go-to.
for grading. I would say Beckett's second.
Yeah, Beckett's probably the second one up there, you know.
It's the second one, but
We recommend you stay to PSA.
PSA.
You know. Or hey, maybe there's a brand you choose, you prefer to go with them. Feel free to do
Right.
it, you know. Just know that I know there's collectors out there that'll just stay specific to one brand like PSA, you know.
Yeah.
I've met a couple
I think they hold their value and
they increase. They increase in value very
more than the others. So if the whole group was increasing, you'd see a faster increase or a larger increase with the PSA
right in PSA, yeah.
versus the other ones, you know. Yeah. So what else were you gonna?
Another question that I got was where do you get them, you know? What's the best place and most cost efficient way to get your PSA graded cards?
Okay.
And I'm like, there's different ways you could do this, you know. eBay being the biggest one, you know, that's where a lot of sellers go. I know we go there to sell cards, buy cards,
Yeah.
mostly, you know. You can also get them through Amazon, you know. That's another way, but there's not
MK
tons.
likes Beckett
Beckett
a
case.
little better, yeah. Then you got nice cases. I just think just the popularity and more or less.
And the design. One thing I like about PSA, they're just simple in design. Unlike Beckett, it tells you like it's a 9.5.
It gives you all the stats.
Which is nice.
There's like 4 categories or something like that.
And like the biggest thing that PSA grades on is like the general look of the card, which is what I really like. If the card looks good enough to be worthy of a 10, it's gonna get a 10.
Yeah.
If it is a terrible card, you gave it to the dog, you dropped it in mud or something and you sent that in, of course it's gonna get like a 1 or a 0.
Yeah.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
Just that right there.
So, and then the other way is obviously would submit raw cards to PSA would be another method of getting PSA cards, right? Yeah,
which we are actually going to hurry and talk about that a little bit after that, or after we finish about where you can get them. So like I said, you can also get them through a Facebook group, I'm sorry, I forgot to turn off my sound on my computer. I know that
I got something for you. This incoming came up since COVID because
so like with the Facebook groups, just some of the stuff I've seen, or even Instagram, I'm on Instagram. I post there more than I do on the Facebook group. So if you want to just see random posts of just random garbage kids and stuff, feel free to go check that out. It's just a GPK Forever. In like the bio and stuff, it will have a link to my YouTube channel. It's not the other GPK Forever dude who's got like tons of pictures on it. Right? Sorry, just wanted to make sure you guys knew which GPK Forever I was. Because there's 2 of them. But sorry about that. But you can go through their stuff. Maybe a seller that you've purchased from in the past, maybe you could reach out to them, see if they're willing to sell you some cards and stuff, that's another way you can do it. Or you'd go to grading. Right. And this is where we go to talk, grading. It's a good way, but it's kind of a riskier way, because you're not guaranteed a grade and stuff.
When you buy it on eBay, you already know what you're getting, right?
Yeah, like if you bought this card on eBay, it's not like, hey, you're going to buy a random card. This could be like a PSA 1 or a PSA 10. No, it is. You are purchasing a PSA 9 and your card, PSA, it's going to be a random grade. Well, not really random. It's going to be assigned a grade,
Yeah,
but you're not going to know what the
you're not going to know because, like, for instance, our experiences, it appears that over the last few recent years, there's been PSA's getting tougher on their grading, it appears.
Yeah.
Because they're giving out fewer and fewer, like, high grades, especially on like the first or second series, because the values are getting so high, right? So they're scrutinizing them more.
Because I think PSA has realized that they're non-sports cards, because PSA, it's a professional sports authenticator, so they deal more with sports cards.
Right.
But since their non-sport area of PSA grading has just boomed with the popularity and a huge growth in the collectors and stuff, they're this is what I think they're trying to do better on grading, but hey, they still did their best then, but now they're kind of like, what, we want to make it to where this card looks flawless by the naked eye and stuff, to something like that.
So if you were to want to do your own grading, how do you judge your cards or whatever?
You want to judge them on the cleanliness, is the card blurred, right? Because I know some PSA will dock and stuff, but again, it kind of just depends on the grader. You want to make sure your corners are sharp. You don't want a corner that's dinged around, because that shows wearing. And also, you want to check the back as much as you want to check the front, because that could be the difference. Because I know in Pokemon they do that, because the back of the card with like the Pokeball and the Pokemon on it,
and the corners being like somewhat like white. Like
but they could be off centered. Garbage kids, you don't really see that. You don't really see this off centered too much. But there's a higher chance with Pokemon. right? You also just want to look around the edges, make sure they're sharp. When the factories have a dull blade, you get that fluff, the fluff on the cards. Also watch out for that. And again, just depends on.
And sometimes I notice with some of the older cards, some of the ink spills along the border.
Yeah.
Along the borders, because I have some first and second that when I opened up our boxes last year, I had some like that.
Yeah, and there are the second series. I'm still trying to find the video, but there are two first series. The die cut. Okay, so the die cut.
Oh,
right?
if it's like off-centered or something?
Yeah, the die cut. I don't see that off-centered too much.
Yeah.
And stuff, but they could possibly give it a special grade with die cut. Because we know that with 15th series you could get some die cut or non-die cut.
Yeah.
But I just think we haven't sent in too many cards.
What's the rarer one? Is it the non-die cut in the 15th?
Yeah. Because I think it's the non-die cut.
Oh, okay.
That's more sought after by chance. I'm not too familiar with 15th. Right. You also just want to make sure, like, again, this border right here with Mr. D was saying that there's no smudge mark, or even in the artwork, you don't want any smudge mark.
Every once in a while, not so much in the later series, but the earlier ones.
We're talking like your first or second.
You see more
smudge marks.
I think, with some of the printing more so.
Yeah.
We have seen them in the pools that we have on our show. Remember the 4th series, how it only printed like half or whatever.
The misprint. See, that's just an example of it just happens, Yeah. And another thing right here is, I don't know if you guys can see this, but on the very back of this Pat Splat right here, there is a green dot. There's a black dot and it has like a green highlight around it. And I think that's the only reason that possibly could have stopped this from getting a 10,
What about like the deeper cuts? That's Kevin asking. I've seen those
deeper
where
cuts.
It shows up on the back. It just went just a little bit too much.
Yeah. And again, I haven't sent in one yet that's had that.
I've seen them. Like I bought them off eBay.
Okay.
Never ever seen on the backside it being a little deeper, but I don't know if they.
I
thought it was like a 10. The one I had, but granted, it was an older label and it was back.
Yeah. Probably
I don't know when,
earlier early 2000 and stuff.
Yeah.
I've noticed that lately. But yeah, you just want to kind of like watch out for that, And
like any defects that you can tell with your. These guys are going to scrutinize it to the nth degree.
So
they got special lighting, right?
So I don't have the link to it in the video. I haven't found it lately because I haven't even searched for it.
Right.
But there's this video, right? PSA produced it. It was probably early 2000 or maybe even late 90s,
right.
And they kind of showed you the process of getting your cards PSA graded, with how they do the research and they get it graded. They give
you the reasons why for a top loader or a card saver one over top loader, right?
Top loader, yeah. Or the magnet cases or the screw cases or whatever.
Yeah.
There is a PSA channel here on YouTube. They do things like that, show you what to look for in getting your cards graded.
Okay.
I highly recommend check them out. I did.
Yeah.
And I got some really good information on it. And with that information, it's helped me get more 9s than like 8s and 7s.
Yeah.
But in the video, they do it in a black room. There's no windows. And they have the big industrial lamps, that are really bright. They've got special magnifying glasses, And when grading, they have multiple graders look at your card, to see the grades.
Hey, Mr. Kimball.
Hey, Mr. Kimball, how are you? But they do. Your card doesn't go through one hand grader. It's two to three different graders.
Yeah, They kind of.
They do
like
one grader and
QC checks.
Yeah, they do checks. To make sure that they all agree with the grade that card deserves. So it's not just one dude saying, "Oh, this is a 10." It's 3 different guys saying, "Yeah, this card is Gem Mint 10 worthy."
Yeah.
Yeah, raw cards. You know what? I do kind of like raw cards. You know, it's kind of nice because it's like, hey, there's a possibility that could be a gem mint 10. You know,
Right.
and I was gonna pull this out of the bag later down the road for a topic, but
yeah, that's right. You know, sometimes the condition matters to other people than others. Others just like collecting, right?
Yeah.
So I usually have like a set that I like looking through, you know, and not caring too much about it. It's my set that, you know, I grew up with this as a kid, you know, the GBK kits I had as a kid. But like my investment ones, you know, that's the PSA graded. The ones that, you know, I see there's potential with and that I wanted to send in and get graded. But yeah, I agree with that, MK. I know what you're saying there. That's for sure. But
I was gonna tell you guys that I just lost it.
Well, one thing is both GPK Forever and myself, we went on to PSA's website to check out
the
prices.
grading prices. Yeah. So,
and they're crazy.
So,
isn't it just a regular? Tell them about the regular.
Okay. So, if you guys remember, the very first PSA grading video we threw up was maybe around this time, maybe last year. No, September of last year, right?
Yeah.
Sent in 4 cards, right? We sent those in for $20. So lately, you know, we've been asking, hey, you guys are going to do a PSA grading service? And we're like, you know what? Maybe we could, you know? Because for those who've never PSA graded, it is quite a work. Even when you're not sending in that many cards, like 25, it took me up to an hour. That includes packaging, entering it into the computer, you know, getting labeling each of them, you know, getting them protected and getting shipment or like paying for shipping and stuff, insurance. Yeah, it takes quite a bit of work to get cards PSA graded, you know. But recently, PSA prices have gone up. So the regular, which you could have done for $20, you know, per card, and nothing too crazy, it's jumped quite a bit. So the regular now, right? We just checked this last Sunday?
Yeah.
Last Sunday, and it is up to $50 a card. Yeah. $50 a card.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And everything above the regular is it's just insane, you know?
Yeah. And even on the low end, the bulk, they went up a little bit.
The bulk sales, yeah. The bulks used to be almost like $7, maybe $8.
Yeah.
Now they're like 9, 10.
Yeah.
You know, it's pretty crazy with the prices going up.
That's highway robbery.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it is crazy, you know? And like for the guys who are PSA grading, you know, who do get the cards, send them in, you know, and then like sell them off on eBay because they're duplicates or something like that. We could see some prices change, you know, for cards, you know.
Yeah, I think the box prices versus the individual grading cards. I think the box prices are launching to the stratosphere. They're like on fire price wise. They're crazy pricing going on eBay right now, and so I think the cards themselves are delayed in that jump. I think the cards are going to see price appreciation starting to take place more and more in the cards themselves as the prices of these boxes get insane.
Yeah.
And so
I think as soon as, you know, you've got boxes maybe like fifth and stuff to where they're maybe $1,000, you know, we could see some real change in the prices of just PSA graded cards alone.
Yeah, I think it's coming. So we highly recommend, if you haven't or thinking about, start looking at PSA cards. We recommend at a min, start with eights.
Eights are pretty good, you know.
Eights are
or
good.
Hey, you know what? Even sevens, if it's maybe
but I
like first or second.
Yeah.
But everything.
I try and keep it up if you can.
Yeah. The higher the grade, the more valuable the card is.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people build their sets out of 9s. I try to build my sets out of 9s, you know.
Where you can.
Where I can, you know. Of course, you know, you're going to have that card that's going to be really a lot of money. That's when my rule comes in, and the rule states that card's worth a lot of money, and you don't want to pay it, just knock a grade down. or 2.
Yeah.
You know, so my standard is just trying to keeping it at a 9.
Yeah.
And a couple of people have been asking for this. I already talked about this. The box that I use to store my PSA graded cards in. There is a link in the description down below if you guys want to go check that out.
Where you got that?
Yeah, where I got that through Amazon. So feel free to look at that.
That's nice. That can fit right underneath the bed or something. You know,
yeah.
Easy tuck away.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, or hey, you know what? You can even stack a couple of these.
Yeah.
And they hold quite a bit of cards, which is pretty good. So with this regard to talking about PSA, I just wanted to briefly talk about how collecting, there's different types of collectors, you know? And, you know, and I've broken them down into 3 groups.
Yeah.
You know, you've got the miners per se, you know?
Yeah.
These are the people who go out, they buy the boxes, you know, they rip the packs open, you know, they pull out the chase cards and things like that, right?
Oh, they're mining the best.
Yeah, they're the ones who are opening up the packs. They're the ones buying the boxes, you know, buying the cases, opening the packs, you know, and sorting through the cards. They're kind of the foundation per se. They're like organizing it, right? The next one you've got are kind of like the traders, you know, because what these guys do is they trade, you know? So like, hey, maybe a person who's opening up all these boxes and stuff doesn't know how to PSA grade.
Yeah.
So he's going to sell it off. And this is when the person who trades is going to be like, you know what? I could pick up this card. I'm going to be able to PSA grade it.
Right.
And then I'll just be able to sell it. Right. So this is kind of what they do, you know? They don't run the risk of not pulling that hit, you know? They rather buy the chase cards and then PSA grade them and then sell them for a higher price, right? They're the middleman, right? And our last friend is the buyer, you know?
Yeah.
This is the guy who doesn't want to open the packs, you know? You know, maybe he's got a job or something that takes a lot of his time, so he doesn't really have time to do it, you know? He doesn't have the time to get them PSA graded, or he doesn't want to do all the work that's involved with PSA grading, you know? And all they want to do is just, or maybe they don't even know how to PSA grade, you know? I know a lot of people don't know how to PSA grade. You know, whatever their situation is, they buy the PSA graded cards, you know?
Right.
So that's kind of how it works, you know? It's almost like a circle per se, you know?
Yeah. MK brings up a good point. You know, if you send in the cards at $50, right, to grade the card, how do you get your return back, right?
Yeah.
That's a good point. I mean,
like if it was first series, I could see it, you know, first series glossy.
But even at that, you'd have to have like a big card that you're sending in grade, even at that. So I think the only way you could do it is do the specials, you know, or bulk submittals. MK, I think that's the only way you could do it. Mr. Kimball brought up a question here.
What's up?
He's like, what do you think the final price of OS 3 will kind of level out at? You know, the prices of the boxes are going crazy right now.
Yeah.
My guess, you know, as far as like if we're looking like near term, like this year or the next couple months or so, I think it's going to start plateauing about like $500, maybe $600,
and also
stay for about that price, give or take.
And part of this could be due to the increasing price is because there's a hype around the 3rd series right now. Because look, at the end of the year, we're getting the Chrome version of 3rd series.
True.
So everyone's going to want to get their OS, you know. So when the Chrome comes out, they can have a complete OS and a complete Chrome.
Ooh,
you know, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah.
You know, with OS 1, 2, and 3.
That's a good point.
You know? So I think a lot of it right now for pricing could also be due to the hype, you know, because like, let's be honest, who's not excited for this? You know, this is going to be an awesome set, you know, 3rd series, very popular, you know, right behind 1st and 2nd, you know, and you can say it's a more affordable box to get compared to the next one, which is 3rd, which is a couple thousand.
But I think the everyone's overlooking the 35th anniversary set that's coming out.
Yes.
Because I think if you looked at the 30th anniversary set, those anniversary sets can be big money down the road.
And even like loose cards. And I'm just saying, these are your like base loose cards, you know, the white borders, no green parallels, no parallels at all. Those are almost $12 a piece.
Oh, Trash Channel! I spent so much money on pre-orders. Yeah, I agree. And that's a good point.
We also got pre-orders for 35 Anachrome on the way, but for those, I was just gonna say 30th anniversary.
Yeah,
we were just looking at how the prices, you know, just because we were gonna maybe keep a few of these boxes for down the road, you know, and things like that. But what's crazy is that the $10 is it $10 for the blaster box?
Oh, for the third?
No,
35th?
Yeah, 35th. Is it?
Yeah,
is it the blaster?
Yeah,
is that like $10?
I think we got it for that.
Well, anyways,
really
$10. You can buy them at the store for $10. You know, your Target, your Walmart, wherever you get them, you can buy them at the store for $10.
Or maybe they sell them for 20. Isn't it? I can't remember, but go ahead.
Well, I don't know. I just think it could just depend on the store.
True.
To be honest.
But go ahead.
But anyways, the price is crazy.
How much?
Because it is almost $100. It's around $80
for the 30th blaster.
Blaster. That's 5 packs, and the little bonus thing you get with it.
Oh yeah.
5 packs. You're not even guaranteed anything crazy out of that.
That's crazy.
But then when you go to the collector boxes, that's really where it's at. I haven't looked lately, but this was closer to around when Topps announced that the 35 year, you know, kind of a thing. The boxes were about $500, which is insane.
That is insane.
Yeah, Mr. Kimball. Yeah, I've got a few boxes on the way, you know. I know when the set's released, I'm going to try to go to the store and pick up a few more there, you know. And again, some of it will be to open up on the channel, you know, because we've got to get you guys content, of course, you know. And then also some of it's going to be for the long-term game, you know.
Gotcha.
Yeah, neither do I, man.
What's that?
Trashy channel. I know how you feel, man. But hey, I just try to do my best.
Yeah. Yeah, the money's gotten out of control for sure. I mean, you're looking at 30,000, 25,000, 30,000 for an OS1 box. That's insane.
Yeah.
And even the second series is insane.
Yeah. Card collecting, you know what? I'm just going to say this. Most hobbies are not cheap.
Right.
At all.
Right.
You know, unless you're playing video games, then that's not too much, but still.
Depends.
It depends on how you play, you know.
Yeah.
If you buy stuff in the store or if you just play with the free items they get you, you know. Yeah. And if it's a free game, you know. Who knows? But it is crazy that collecting is a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
But if you collect in a smart way, and that's why I try to just collect mostly in PSA graded stuff. Because it's like Mr. D said, they kind of tend to rise in value more than just your normal raw cards, you know. Collectors also really like them and stuff. So it's like, hey, you know what? Maybe, I don't know, 10 years. Mm-hmm. We'll just say 10 years down the road. I'm not a huge fan of Garbage Pail Kids anymore, you know. I had my fun. I had my collecting, you know. Maybe I just need to get rid of some room. Yeah. I would probably easily be able to get my money back, you know, or even some. And then some through PSA graded cards. When raw, it's kind of like the card could be a terrible card. Like, let's be honest. Who wants to have well, at least I don't, you know, cards that are like chewed up by the dog, you know. Maybe your dog got to it. Maybe your cat took it into the litter box or something. Maybe you kept it in your pocket during school to hide it from the teacher or something, you know. Something like that, you know, just and I know.
Damaged.
Yeah. And yeah, those are crazy situations, but you know, it's just kind of a idea, you know. 50 years. That's quite a bit. 15 more. Okay, guys. So like we told you guys, we will announce the very end of this video, the future box break, but we're almost at 250 subscribers. So if you guys really like watching our videos, or if you know of anyone who likes Garbage Pail Kids, it doesn't hurt to share them with this channel. I try to do my best and help share with people really like, hey, do you like Garbage Pail Kids? Oh yeah. I love Garbage Pail Kids, man. I remember having them as a kid. Well, hey, guess what? I've got a YouTube channel where I open them, I talk about them, It just brings back a lot of memories from back in the day, And hey, you know what? It brings a smile to someone's face, be like, oh, really? And it's like, yeah, feel free to check it out, GPK forever.
Yeah.
So, our box break, which will be next Friday, I think at 6:30.
Yeah, we're gonna change the time
just
a half hour.
Push it back half an hour.
I think it'll be easier to
get
it going.
Get it going, yes. Yeah. So this is what we're opening up, guys. We're going in 6 series. That's right. We're going in for 6. Very, very excited to see this box break. We've got Pagan Megan in here, and if you guys don't remember. It should be in the back somewhere. There we go. Here we go.
You got it?
Pagan Megan, right here, guys. 6 series. Pagan Megan. And she is worth almost $100 for a Gem Mint 10, And there's a very good chance we can pull another Pagan Megan, A lot of these cards have been going up if you're able to get some Gem Mint 10s. So there we go. That is what we'll be breaking, just feel free to email. We do have the 5th series on the way. So for those who are interested about the 5th, I completely forgot about that one. It's on the way. It's right now.
That nasty Nick. Oh, Super Refractor on eBay? Is that what you're talking about?
It's actually Evil Eddie.
What was it, Evil Eddie?
Yeah, I just saw a Nasty Nick not too long ago, and they're trying to sell it for $10,000 raw. This is ungraded.
Yeah.
And then you've got the Evil Eddie, who's PSA 10, who's 60,000. Guys, where's Atom Bomb?
I don't know.
That's the one card we have not seen surfaced.
Can you imagine?
I've seen Chili Millie. I've seen Savage Stewart actually show up.
Wow.
I've seen Rundown Rhonda, and a few others. But Atom Bomb.
Oh.
Where's he at?
I don't know, but whoever got it. It's lucky.
Yeah, whoever got Atom Bomb, I just really hope they got him PSA graded and took care of the card because it's like, that's a one-of-a-kind card. Awesome card. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't really buy a case of the Chrome first series or the second one. I know Mr. D did and stuff, but yeah, 6 series. Yeah, I like that one, Mr. Kimball. It's a pretty good set. There's a lot of really good cards in there, and I do agree. It could be a cheap card box right now, but like Mr. D said, with the prices of these boxes going up, it is insane. TV Stevie. I haven't seen TV Stevie, but I did see Geeky Gary maybe 3 years ago, 3 or 4. It's been a while, but I did see Geeky Gary on eBay. So hopefully the trash, we can help you find TV Stevie, But yeah. Yeah, Mr. Kimball. I think about that too, Just a little kid, decided to buy a pack and happened to pull, maybe even Atom Bomb. Maybe that's where he is, and doesn't even know that he's got a 1-of-1 card, But hey, who knows? Yeah, hey guys, who knows? Maybe Atom Bomb TV is still out, TV Stevie, or even Potty Scotty. There's probably a pretty good chance that there are still a few Super Refractors still out there, But hey, who knows? We won't know until they're all opened. But yeah, hopefully with this brand new Series 3, I'm really hoping to pull a Roybot Super Refractor. That's really what I'm going for, Roybot, or even Alligator. Very excited to see him. Oh, there's one on eBay? Yeah. The price has just gone a lot, right? So if you guys remember, Target had the little box, or it was like 4 packs and then like a bonus pack or something like that with like some kind of refractor in it for OS1. And I was thinking about getting it for the channel, you know, because a lot of people were asking about chrome and stuff. It was about $20, right? And a week after I was gonna buy it, it jumped up to almost 50, which is crazy. Yeah, and Mr. Kimball, I agree with you. That's literally why I PSA grade some of the cards I like. You know, because like, look, Mr. Kimball, good example of that is this Mean Gene, right? Gem Mint 10 Mean Gene. It's from 2014. This is the Winter Olympics, right? And a big reason why I PSA graded this card is, hey, you know what? I like Mean Gene. And I know a lot of collectors out there like Mean Gene. And he is an OS1 garbage pail kid. So I just feel if people just, you know, PSA graded, or no, not even just PSA graded. Because, okay, let me rephrase this. OS1 garbage pail kids going a lot up in value, you know. Who knows? Maybe they'll be worth $1,000 a day or per card, right? Later on. You know, maybe a couple years down the road. But I think that's another great way to get the character, Mean Gene. You know, yeah, he's an OS character. It's not an OS print, but it is PSA graded. I think that would be a great way for collectors to get those cards. You know, it's more towards long term down the road. I know. It's probably like 5 or 10 years down the road before people really start going crazy over those cards. But I think this is a great idea, you know. And like, see, we've got this Bonnie Bunny right here, the Energizer Bunny. Big reason why I PSA graded this. A, I like the card, and B, is it the B? Hey, look at that. It is B. It's the Energizer Bunny. It's a popular character. You know, I think if popular character with OS, you know, it's a great recipe to get them PSA graded. Yeah, Atom Bomb Verities. Yeah, I think the Atom Bomb Verities, like you said, MK Collectibles, the Atom Bomb Verities will go up a lot. You know, I've already seen them go to $200 to $300 for a PSA graded 10. You know, and even the 9s are starting to get up there. You know, so that's why I'm kind of like, guys, got to get those Atom Bombs. You know, it's like if you have a chance to pick up an Atom Bomb Verity, you know, good condition at a good price, I highly recommend you possibly pick that up, get that PSA graded, and you should be able to see a pretty good return on that if you decide to sell. Yeah, Mr. Kimball. I was actually thinking about buying a box, you know, because you've got the Atom Bomb on the bobsled, you know, with Blasted Billy. I don't remember what's the name of the bobsled it be, but I was really thinking about, hey, maybe I should just buy the box, you know, buy the box, open up the packs, get them PSA graded. But yeah, just for the price for the box, the price was just quite a bit. Yeah. But hey, you know, hopefully the people who do have these boxes, you know, maybe they do decide to get them PSA graded or even just sell them individually, you know. I'd really like to see that happen. Yeah. I've never opened up a Series 1 pack, and I'm just like, well, we'll just pretend like I did, you know, just because the price of the pack is going up. And that's one pack, you know. I get it. If I had to pay $5 for, you know, Armageddon, or maybe some dude was selling 2014, but the OS for a couple hundred, that's quite a lot just for one card. But hey, who knows what? Maybe things will change, you know? Maybe some guy will have like 50 Series 1 boxes in his like attic or something. Yeah, cherry pick. There you go. Yeah. Since I don't have a completed set yet of OS1, my big priority has been trying to get the chase cards before they're gone, you know? And also just to hurry and complete my set as fast as I can, so then I can just start collecting, you know? But yeah, that's also another good tactic, you know, when it comes to PSA grading or just collecting in general, you know? It's a great way, you know? Because if you can get the card for a good deal, it's a steal. Oh, you got a C print? The trash. Do you know what character was the C print? Yeah, MK. Definitely, you know. And I'm just really happy that I was able to I already have my Dead Teds, you know, Dead Ted and J to K for my set. You know, I've got a Blasted Billy. I think I bought those off of Mr. D a while back and stuff. So I'm just very glad. Yeah, Mr. Kimball. I do agree with you with the third series. You know, I really love third series, but with just OS1, you know, I just feel like those characters set the standard, you know, and even characters from OS3, OS4, and even OS2, you know, I feel like some of those characters help set the standard, you know. Bent Ben, Chrome Series 2. Bent Ben. I'm trying to figure out who Bent Ben is. I can't think off the top of my head right now. Do you know what the other name is for Bent Ben by chance, the trash? Oh, Mad Mike. There you go. OS1. You know? Yeah, I really like Mad Mike, you know, or Savage Stewart. That's really the big reason why I call him that instead of Mad Mike is because of the cartoon. You know, he was in a cartoon segment where it was just like the little Atom Bomb cartoon with, you know, had Curly Carla, Semicolon in it. I'm trying to think of other characters. Yeah, I'm not making sense. Oh, Ben's Ben and okay. Thank you. Okay, guys. Odd Todd or Bent's Ben. There we go. Yeah. If you guys can't tell, I really haven't gotten into I haven't really made too much progress on my second series set, but yeah, Bent's Ben. Okay. I do understand. So the trash. This is my thought and stuff. If you're the C name for the Odd Todd or Bent Ben, that is Chrome, if it's in really good condition and stuff, I possibly recommend getting that PSA graded, because if you look at the price for the C variants graded, it's quite a bit of money, you know. And if I had that kind of money, I'd definitely buy a C variant card. I know that for sure, you know, without hesitation. You know, see one, boom, add it to the cart. There we go. So yeah, guys, like I said, we are opening up the 6 series box, 6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It'll be next Friday. Email me if you like more information on that. And hey, if you have questions, comments, or you just want to talk GPKs, you know, you just want some advice, you want to learn why is this card worth more than this card, or just personal opinion, feel free to yeah, top loader. There we go. Yeah. So what I've learned is when you're opening up a box, right? What I try to do is, if it's a newer box, to have a top loader with some penny sleeves right next to it, So as soon as I open it up, maybe pull that printing plate or sketch card, or C variant name, I literally just drop the rest of the cards and put that in the top loader, And you guys have probably seen me do it with card savers, I haven't really done it with top loaders, since I've moved over to card savers, just because I prefer them better. They don't take as much space as top loaders. But yeah, that's what I try to do. OC10s. Yeah, I don't even get it, because Mr. D we were just talking about this a while ago when he was looking at his OS ones, and he was like, man, it's insane, because a lot of his cards were well centered. They didn't have a print error or a smudge on them, they didn't have the fluff on the side, and yet they came back as a PSA 8, which was insane, because if you guys seen the videos, they were packed fresh. And then as soon as we ended the filming segment, we threw all the cards into sleeves and stuff. And they weren't the gum stains or the wax stains. These were like the middle cards, your good cards. Hey, the trash, I really hope you can get a Gem Mint 10 if you decide to grade that, That'd be really sweet to see that as a Gem Mint 10. Well, guys, thank you for watching and staying tuned, And hey, enjoy the rest of your day. And I'll see you all next time. Okay. This is GPK Forever, signing out.